Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Might be changing the route. To throw, Manning. What a grab with one hand. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest. There he goes. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Slithers into space.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be elite.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted and room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Picks up the 1st down. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the... There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It Smothers. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
The Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. Could be an alley. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Arch is going to throw for it. Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Back to pass, it's Manning. Finds his man, it's Smothers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. A give to Brown. Got a little grass. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Here's Ncaa to throw. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. The short hands. It's Lofton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Here on 3rd down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Ncaa unloads to the right. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Trying to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Here's Darian Ncaa to throw. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got his man.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Right back to him on the ground. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Canes.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snap it to the back. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Hand off for Brown. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This is a designed run. Makes it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. 4th down, Manning. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Throwing, Ncaa. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Ncaa to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's Manning to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Townsend. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. To the air. It's Manning. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the number 21 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Golden Eagles with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Let's now take a look at top 25 action.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Ncaa makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Ncaa to throw. Extending the play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. The run inside. It's Simon. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go forward.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking for space. It's Simon. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Might have a chance. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Manning. Complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The offense in hurry-up mode. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. A run for the quarterback. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Ncaa. Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. There's some room. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Texas offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Running inside, it's Simon. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. 4th down, Manning. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in for it, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Puts it out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Here's Arch to throw. Pulls it in. It's Walker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On the shovel. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. Fourth quarter, need a play, 4th down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got a great one on our hands.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
A great run, and two things I love. He got the first down, and he got out of bounds, so he can stop the clock. Now, this offense doesn't have to panic. They can think about it a little bit more. They can talk about it a little bit more, how they can continue to move the ball down the field and try to get closer in this football game.
The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Arch Madness. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Buys a little time. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Hurricanes will call their third timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. He might want another play. To throw, Manning. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the ball, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Arch is going to throw for it. Under fire. Breaks into the open. Flies to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. They're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
The run inside. It's Wilson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Quarterback making checks. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. On target over the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback will keep it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And tackled there by the defense.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest, but there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. They're going to run it. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
Thank you.